All communities are cancer. Just putting it plain and simple. BLM, LGBT, feminism, oof, feminism. And pretty much anything non-political. But that's okay because, that's what being human's all about, right? There's always good and bad in people. And the scariest thing is that could be those could be coming out of anybody. Everyone's got a good side, everyone's got a bad side. Anyone can be good or evil, no matter what the fuck they look like. You don't discriminate. When someone tells me believe in all women, I'd be like, the only woman I listen to is my mom. And again, I spit on you. Fuck you. If someone's gonna tell me, hey, that black person is stealing, and I'd be like, hey, white people stealing too. He'd be like, where? And I'm like, over there. I, for one, I don't support no fucking community. Because everybody is pretty much feels so entitled. Because they feel like they're playing a big role to that community. Anything you say, anything you do that they find displeasing, like, they will try and do something. It's not words that kill people. It's people that kill people. And if those words kill you, then I hate to break it to you, then you're pretty fucking weak. You could be like, I don't know, thinking about it a little bit, like, what if someone said something like that for a reason, right? I mean, sure, it sounds fucked up, but let's take a look at the facts. It really wouldn't fucking kill you to pretty much find yourself doing some research. You can't go fucking key warrior mode and start yapping about and calling yourself a fucking journalist just because I don't want to help the cops. This game hurt my feelings for not... I kind of forgot. Give me a... This game hurt my feelings for not including my gender. Two fucking genders. Man and female. But don't get me wrong. I love women. I don't love men or women. I don't like men or women. They're both pretty neutral on my point of view, to be honest. But honestly, dating a fucking woman nowadays is probably one of the scariest fucking shit in the world, because they can do whatever the fuck they can do to you and pretty much get away with it. Why? Because most of them either have a belief. Most of them either are easily manipulated, or most of them are easily bought. Like the shit with Johnny Depp. Like when you come forward with most of your chicks, like some of them turn up even fucking abusive, like grabbing somebody's keyboard and smashing it in somebody's mouth, or grabbing a family album and bashing it in somebody's head, or trying to run him over with a fucking car just because he didn't want to do something, or just because he did something that he wasn't supposed to do. That's why people don't fucking come clean right away, because they don't want to get hurt, Shit people exist, and good people exist. To everything, there's always a bad side. Let's take a look at, foods, There are foods that you like, and there are foods that you don't like. You don't like that metaphor? Let's go to another metaphor. There are heroes and there are villains. Both heroes and villains have two different sides of the story. You got a hero that is good, and you got a hero that's bad. A bad hero and a good hero. And I'm not talking about an anti-hero kind of thing. I'm just talking about lame, uncreative, uninspired, and whatnot. The same aspect goes to the shit with the villains. Same, You don't like that metaphor neither? Okay, let me give you something else. What about races, right? Everybody likes to talk about race. To every fucking race on the planet, there's a good side and a bad side. The white people are known for some of the stuff they've been doing that is good and bad, but the bad is always highlighted because people would like to find an excuse to start some bullshit. Same shit with black people, but the good is like so no was so little noticed. God damn it, was so unnoticed back in the day that people pretty much, you know, I don't like you. You're different and whatever. You know this, but that was back in the day. You know, you can't start hating people for something they didn't even fucking do in this generation. You know, that shit what goes way back, you know? And you who said that you have to owe them shit, you don't owe nothing. You want to help out people who pretty much went through it all? You go to the nearest old people shelter and you talk to them about, you share their story with them, we give them a gift basket, you know? I mean, if you're, I don't know, you just put some share some donations, you know? If you really want to help out, all you gotta do is pretty much find yourself a leader who's willing to start opening donations to make certain towns better for some colored folks. And not every rich person is a fucking asshole, you know? I mean, most of them, sure, you got people like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, or whoever the fuck is yanking on his Paul. It's called a privilege for a reason, you know. People start somewhere and then they climb up to a certain point where they pretty much earn the position and start thinking to themselves perfectly about how they want to use that privilege, you know, or whatever, you know. There's this, oh, sorry about the vibration thing. I still got my phone on the charger. It's a little bent, you know, the charger. So point is, people are fucking cancerous, you know. That's why I don't do communities, not even to my favorite stuff like a Game of Thrones or whatever, you know. I don't like communities because, like I said, there are good sides to things, there are bad sides to things, and no one wants to acknowledge the good side. Why? Because good is, sorry about the vibration again, it's the thing is unbalanced. I believe that emotion is a fucking weakness, you know? Relying on emotion can actually make you really fucking dumb. I mean, emotion's got cons and flaws, you know? Emotions are what, if people rely on them too much, they'll be ignorant, sensitive, and brash, and hostile, and violent. No, you know, that nobody likes to talk about that kind of crap. With logic, however, you know, that's the thing. Emotions can be triggered by logic, you know. If someone has a certain point of view and they believe a certain logic, you know, I'm not even moving you that much. Stop! That's why I'm telling you, you know, if people are in all kinds of communities, political or otherwise, and you feel like you are not, you are in a bad spot because people are bashing on your community for legitimate reasons, then as you being a member of that community, you can help it either be better or worse, you know. But all I'm seeing you doing is just bitching and complaining on Twitter about how much white people are bad and how white women get a slide because they got vaginas. Discrimination is the biggest hypocrisy of all fucking time. I come from a Middle Eastern country, you know, and I hear a lot of people talking crap about my my country and the stuff I was raised on, you know, about how we celebrated 9/11 when the Twin Towers fell down, or how most of us are mercenaries and killers and poor and whatnot. Well, let me let you in on some facts, all right? First of all, it is the religion of peace. Just because people use the name of our religion in the net and do quote unquote sacrifices to Allah, astaghfirullah, they don't contribute to us in any fucking way. These dudes are maniacs and psychotics who pretty much believe that hatred can go a long way. And that is the exact fucking thing I wanted to talk about, you know? Hatred. Did you know that you can permanently kill hatred with the power of love? It may be hesitant, you know, but you know, when as soon as you make someone feel guilty about the the stuff he's been saying and the stuff that he's been doing against you or your people, you know, by pretty much letting him know, man, hey, I don't like what you're doing, man. That's not cool, man. I didn't do nothing to you, man. You can't do that to me. I didn't do nothing to you. I don't know why you're being like this. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Not all white people are bad, you know? Not all black people are saints and gods, you know? Not everyone is perfect, is what I'm saying, you know? Nobody's who's they claim to be, you know? Do you know how many George Floyds from how many nationalities like are in America? Over a gajillion, including white people. And that's the scariest thing, you know? Someone will always find an excuse to do something that is horrible. Doesn't really have to be the cops, because I for one, I condone cops, you know, and more power to them. But I don't condone bad cops, you know, because there are good cops and bad cops. Remember, if you were paying attention, there was this thing I told you about. Everything has two different sides of the story. You know, there's a good part and there's a bad part in every living being in the universe. Us humans, we're like layers, all right? Layers of onions, you know, we're like onions, and each of us has a layer. It could either be, we all appear in a very big appearance, you know, like that is what we're looked at as, you know, but as soon as we go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into that onion, you will find yourself that same liquid, you know, that will pretty much boil your eyes really fucking good, to the point you could either cry tears of joy or tears of pain, you know? I would know, because I've met too many fucking people who fucked me over, you know, from girls to other guys to friends to family and so on. Hell, my dad's a cop. As a kid, I thought he was my fucking hero. I still pretty much fucking do. And I hate how people are like, Miles Morales in that game, he should hate cops. Why should he hate cops? Because he's black. Well, let me tell you something, you stupid fuck. I hit you up with that Italian, huh? Stop it! Stop! God! Anyhow, so, in the comics, his father was a cop. In the movies, his father was a cop. In the fucking game, his dad was a cop. And if you played the first game, you'd know that, but you don't know that. You're just trying to spew more hatred. How? I get that racism is still going until this day, but how will more racism fix anything? How will playing Uno with the fucking history books result to anything? It just fucking this is what's in this year. This is what's happening, all right? This is a reminder of how fucking stupid human beings can be, you know? As soon as someone is doing something wrong, they either learn from it and make friends with the enemy and pretty much team up with whom they can, you know? Because they got love, respect, and loyalty to the things they care about, which is love, peace, and equality, and respect, you know? No, we don't want to do that today. We want to give the white people, the new generation of white people, shut the fuck up. God damn it. a taste of what their ancestors did to us. But it wasn't even you. It was your great-great-grandparents. So I don't even know what the fuck is you complaining about. People are problematic, man. No one wants to make anything better. I still remember the time where the 2000s, early 2000s, where that was the time I was born in. As a kid, I got to experience all the love, all the peace, all the happiness, all the joy of life and stuff. But as the years kept passing by, the bullshit kept appearing. Everybody's being political. Everyone's bringing politics into this. You know what? Fuck politics. And fuck you for trying to rob me of my escape from all of that bullshit, Thanks. I don't even know what you're trying to do. I don't even know what you're trying to do. What are you trying to solve by complaining and adding and nagging and just yanking my interests away? Because I gotta tell you, if you keep fucking with my shit, I'm gonna go full fucking Joker on you. And fuck with yours back. If you're willing to ruin my immersion, I will be happy to ruin yours, and for free. Just put some icing on top of that cake. But then again, that wouldn't solve nothing, because I'm using emotions against an emotional person. So that would make me stand against my beliefs. But I do not condone it. So I will try my best to behave. And just I don't even know what to say to you after I just said that. I fucking cringed. Every single fucking community is garbage. If you're not a gamer, go away. If you're not a comic book reader, go away. If you're not into anything involving entertainment and fantasy and sci-fi and unrealistic bullshit, quit being a fucking killjoy and happily fuck off to the streets and jammer on some bullshit nobody fucking cares about. Because that is what you're doing. You're talking about shit nobody fucking cares about. Which is why I hate everybody. I hate whites, I hate blacks, I hate Asians, I hate fucking Russians, Arabians, everybody. I hate everybody because of y'all. Every fucking person in this planet is a piece of shit. I'm including myself. Because I'm not perfect. Believe me, I am not fucking perfect. At some point, I was almost raised to be just as stupid as you. But I got something that most of you tiny brain motherfuckers, you bean-brained motherfuckers, and that is a will. Instead of agreeing with everybody because it's the right thing, I used my definition of the right thing and keep moving forward. Black lives matter, but all other lives matter too. Yes, but Black lives matter right now. Did you just discriminate? People out here saying weird ass fucking opinions about having white people, having Black Lives Matter be some kind of communist organization, and what the fuck do? You bring 10 fucking people to gang up on one person and basically try to beat him to death. How does that prove anything? You are proving a point. Sadly, it's not yours. If a man is saying something absurd and obviously false, you don't kill him. If a man is being racist, you don't kill him. If a man is being offensive in any kind of way, you don't kill him. or beat him up, or assault him, or do anything to him, because that puts you in the wrong. Not because he's got shields and stuff, and he's pretty much inevitable to all kinds of outcomes. No, because that kind of shit will make you a target to the fucking law, man. You can argue like civil motherfuckers, or ignore that comment or walk away, but don't fucking kill the person, even if it's coming from another white person. Who fucking cares? Who the fuck cares about what you look like? You think people care about what I look like? I don't give a fuck about what you look like. And sure, yeah, most of you motherfuckers are probably like, what the fuck is this man even talking about? What is he even leading on? Well, get to the fucking point. Well, here is my fucking point. Every fucking community sucks. For that one fucking reason alone. Which is, people would love to make this community, like the community they're in, stand in for a higher purpose in life. You know, like we want to be welcoming, we want to be wholesome, we want to be opening, we want to be guarding, acceptable, acceptance, whatever, acceptable. It took me a second to get that word, but whatever. Sexuality, bullshit. Genders, there are two. Skin color, those things, they don't fucking define you. It is you from the inside who defines you. I don't see colors when I walk into the streets. All I see is too many people with too many lifestyles living their own fucking life. And I really, 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 really feel sad for the people who think that saying anything towards anyone is okay. Black people can be racist. Just as whites and Asians and Africans towards other black people can be racist too. Fuck, Arabs can be racist. If not, they're the most racists. You know, we don't really like Americans. Well, not particularly, you know, because not all of us, god damn it, that sounds really dumb. Not a lot of us used to like a lot of Americans, because we hear because like how they started rumors about us, we started rumors about them, you know? We all thought everybody's been fucking on the streets, drinking liquor, doing drugs, and nobody doing nothing about it. I also forgot being racist, because that's one of the most hypocritical things that we have ever did back in the past, before we started cooperating with America. Hate can kill you. Alright? From the inside. As long as you have the power to love, you can pretty much cure whatever's aching in your chest. As long as you love something, you know, as long as you got something to fight for, then everything is worth a damn. And instead of feminists, and instead of fucking complaining about shit, saying how women are fucking oppressed and shit, how about you go do something? You will man the fuck up, get up, get in line on the job application bullshit, sign up for any fucking job petition you wanna sign up for, and wait alongside everybody else for that one fucking phone call. LGBTQ members, stop forcing sexualities into other people's faces, because that shit can be annoying and gross to some, you know? Alright? Because sexuality is bullshit. Sexuality is not an identity, it's a fetish, if anything. Straight guys like girls. Bisexual guys, I mean, it could go either way, god damn it. Bisexual dudes like girl, it's a percentage, you know? You could like 20% of females and pretty much 80% of males. You know, that's what being bisexual is about. And one more thing. choosing your child's gender and sexuality is fucking wrong. Until they pretty much question everything, you know? Until they're pretty much a full grown adult, you know? That's where they start making choices. Because kids don't have no fucking right until they grow up. That's. Yes, but pretty much putting it mildly as it is. Shut up! Holy shit, the lighting is actually pretty nice in here. Now I don't really look like a bush. Yeah. I have gay friends. Well, one gay friend. I'm friends with plenty of white people. They're pretty cool. I had black friends back in the day, but I didn't really click with them. Because most of them pretty much left, or whatever. I have a shit ton of female friends, you know? And holy shit, they're pretty cool, you know? They know what to say to a dude to ease down the tension, you know? I mean, they know how to strike a combo. Life is fucking easier if you just... Life would be so much easier if you decided to just start doing something meaningful in life, you know? Instead of fucking sitting around and bitching about shit. Go out and get a job. Create something you believe in. Neil fucking Druckmann rigged the Game of the Year awards, but Ghost of Tsushima has won by player's choice, which the Game of the Awards was pretty much stripped away. So I'm not even mad. Player's choice, fuck yeah, you know. You get both sides of the story being happy, you know, because if let's face it, if The Last of Us 2 pretty much won on the video, there would be a World War III on Twitter. But knowing that Ghost of Tsushima has pretty much won by player's choice, that's pretty fucking good. Because we got the choice to vote, you know? And it may not be seen on a YouTube vid, but it's there. It's there, baby, and we did it. We have good, those of us who have good taste. Mwah. So props to you, friend. And I salute. Anyhow, people suck. Communities suck. Your friends or family, I mean, I don't know how you feel about them, but those who you like, you better stick close to them. Otherwise, you know, life may not be as cool. I guess. This is pretty much a rant. And I guess I had to say whatever I had to say. Fuck this year. Fuck everyone in it. And, yeah. 2021. The future! Probably not looking that bright. But, hey, gotta be a little optimistic about some things. Right? Yeah. I've been yammering.